Scene 1 of Peace by Aristophanes. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Read by Phil Chenevert. Peace by Aristophanes. Translated by Anonymous. Scene 1. A farmyard, 2 slaves busy beside a dung-heap, afterwards in Olympus. First servant. Quick, quick, bring the dung-beetle his cake. Second servant. Coming, coming. First servant. Give it to him, and may it kill him. Second servant. May he never eat a better. First servant. Now give him this other one kneaded up with ass's dung. Second servant. There, I've done that too. First servant. And where's what you gave him just now? Surely he can't have devoured it yet. Second servant. Indeed he has. He snatched it, rolled it between his feet, and bolted it. First servant. Come, hurry up. Knead up a lot, and knead them stiffly. Second servant. Oh, scavengers, help me in the name of God if you do not wish to see me fall down choked. First servant. Come, come, another made from the stool of a young scapegrace catamite. 'Twill be to the beetle's taste. He likes it well ground. Second servant. There, I am free at last from suspicion. None will accuse me of tasting what I mix. First servant. Faugh! Come, now another. Keep on mixing with all your might. Second servant. In faith, no. I can stand this awful cesspool stench no longer, so I bring you the whole ill-smelling gear. First servant. Pitch it down the sewer sooner, and yourself with it. Second servant. Maybe one of you can tell me where I can buy a stopped-up nose, for there is no work more disgusting than to mix food for a beetle and to carry it to him. A pig or a dog would at least pounce upon our excrement without more ado, but this foul wretch affects the disdainful, the spoilt mistress, and won't eat unless I offer him a cake that has been kneaded for an entire day. But let us open the door a bit ajar without his seeing it. Has he done eating? Come, pluck up courage. Cram yourself till you burst. The cursed creature. It wallows in its food. It grips it between its claws like a wrestler clutching his opponent, and with head and feet together rolls up its paste like a rope-maker twisting a hawser. What an indecent, stinking, gluttonous beast! I know not what angry god let this monster loose upon us, but of a certainty it was neither Aphrodite nor the Graces. First servant. Who was it then? Second servant. No doubt the thunderer Zeus. First servant. But perhaps some spectator, some beardless youth who thinks himself a sage, will say, What is this? What does the beetle mean? And then an Ionian sitting next him will add, I think 'tis an allusion to Cleon, who so shamelessly feeds on filth all by himself. But now I'm going indoors to fetch the beetle a drink. Second servant. As for me, I will explain the matter to you all, children, youths, grown-ups, and old men, aye, even to the decrepit dotards. My master is mad, not as you are, but with another sort of madness, quite a new kind. The livelong day he looks open-mouthed towards heaven, and never stops addressing Zeus. Ah, Zeus, he cries, what are thy intentions? Lay aside thy besom, do not sweep Greece away. Tragedius. Ah! Second servant. Hush, hush, methinks I hear his voice. Tragedius. O Zeus, what art thou going to do for our people? Dost thou not see this, that our cities are soon to be but empty husks? Second servant. As I told you, that is his form of madness. There you have a sample of his follies. When his trouble first began to seize him, he said to himself, "By what means could I go straight to Zeus?" Then he made himself very slender little ladders, and so clambered up towards heaven, but he soon came hurtling down again and broke his head. Yesterday, to our misfortune, he went out and brought us back this thoroughbred, but from where I know not, this great beetle, whose groom he has forced me to become. He himself caresses it as though it were a horse, saying, "Oh, my little Pegasus, my noble aerial steed, may your wings soon bear me straight to Zeus." But what is my master doing? I must stoop down to look through this hole. Oh, great gods! Here, neighbors, run here quick. Here is my master flying off, mounted on his beetle as if on horseback. Tragedius. Gently, gently, go easy, beetle. Don't start off so proudly, or trust at first too greatly to your powers. Wait till you have sweated, till the beating of your wings shall make your limb joints supple. Above all things, don't let off some foul smell, I abjure you, else I would rather have you stop in the stable altogether. Second servant. Poor master! Is he crazy? Tragedius. Silence! Silence! Second servant to Tragedius. But why start up into the air on chance? Tragedius. 'Tis for the weal of all the Greeks. I am attempting a daring and novel feat. Second servant. But what is your purpose? What useless folly? Tragedius. No words of ill omen. Give vent to joy, and command all men to keep silent, to close down their drains and privies with new tiles, and to stop up their own vent holes. First servant. No, I shall not be silent, unless you tell me where you are going. Tragedius. Why, where am I likely to be going across the sky, if it be not to visit Zeus? First servant. For what purpose? Tragedius. I want to ask him what he reckons to do for all the Greeks. Second servant. And if he doesn't tell you? Tragedius. I shall pursue him at law as a traitor who sells Greece to the Medes. Second servant. Death seize me if I let you go. Tragedius. It is absolutely necessary. Second servant. Alas, alas, dear little girls, your father is deserting you secretly to go to heaven. Ah, poor orphans, entreat him, beseech him. Little daughter. Father, father, what is this I hear? Is it true? What? You would leave me? You would vanish into the sky? You would go to the crows? 'Tis impossible. Answer, father, as you love me. Tragedius. Yes, I am going. You hurt me too sorely, my daughters, when you ask me for bread, calling me your daddy, and there is not the ghost of an obolus in the house. If I succeed and come back, you will have a barley loaf every morning, and a punch in the eye for sauce. Little daughter. But how will you make the journey? 'Tis not a ship that will carry you thither. Tragedius. No, but this winged steed will. Little daughter. But what an idea, Daddy, to harness a beetle on which to fly to the gods. Tragedius. We see from Aesop's fables that they alone can fly to the abode of the immortals. Little daughter. Father, father, 'tis a tale nobody can believe, that such a stinking creature can have gone to the gods. Tragedius. It went to have vengeance on the eagle and break its eggs. Little daughter. Why not saddle Pegasus? You would have a more tragic appearance in the eyes of the gods. Tragedius. Eh? Don't you see, little fool, that then twice the food would be wanted? whereas my beetle devours again as filth what I have eaten myself. Little daughter. And if it fell into the watery depths of the sea, could it escape with its wings? Tragedius, exposing himself. I am fitted with a rudder in case of need, and my Naxos beetle will serve me as a boat. Little daughter. And what harbor will you put in at? Tragedius. Why, is there not the harbor of Cantharos at the Piraeus? Little daughter. Take care not to knock against anything and so fall off into space. Once a cripple, you would be a fit subject for Euripides, who would put you into a tragedy. Tragedius. I'll see to it. Goodbye. To the Athenians. You, for love of whom I brave these dangers, do ye neither let wind nor go to stool for the space of 3 days. For if, while cleaving the air, my steed should scent anything, he would fling me head foremost from the summit of my hopes. Now come, my Pegasus, get a-going with up-pricked ears, and make your golden bridle resound gaily. Eh? What are you doing? What are you up to? Do you turn your nose toward the cesspools? Come, pluck up a spirit. Rush upward from the earth, stretch out your speedy wings, and make straight for the palace of Zeus. For once give up foraging in your daily food. Hi, you down there, what are you after now? Oh, my God, 'tis a man emptying his belly in the Piraeus, close to the house where the bad girls are. But it is my death you seek, then? My death? Will you not bury that right away, and pile a great heap of earth upon it, and plant wild thyme therein, and pour perfumes on it? If I were to fall from up here and misfortune happen to me, the town of Chios would owe a fine of 5 talents for my death, all along of your cursed rump. Alas, how frightened I am! Oh, I have no heart for jests. Ah, machinist, take great care of me. There is already a wind whirling round my navel. Take great care, or from sheer fright I shall form food for my beetle. But I think I am no longer far from the gods. Aye, that is the dwelling of Zeus, I perceive. Hello! Hi! Where is the doorkeeper? Will no one open? End of Scene 1.